as you have seen in my video, this is a delicious meal that is often available in the streets of Delhi, especially in North India. It's called Chhole Kulche. Classic recipe, has lots and lots of flavors, especially in the curry, which is a no oil recipe, and the breads, that's called kulcha. It's a super soft bread and it grates with butter. So try this recipe to relive the flavors of Delhi, the street flavors of Delhi. So's Food Corner Special Delhi Style Chole Kulche. Hey guys, I'm Supantari and I welcome you all to my channel So's Food Corner English, and I hope you all are doing great in your lives. If you are new to my page, to subscribe to my page and not forget to tap the bell button. Thank you for loving my channel so much and liking my videos so much. Let's begin with this yummy recipe of Chole Kulche. First we need to make the dough for the bread. The 2 cups of refined flour or maida I have taken. It's a classic street style, so I am using refined flour. So in a bowl I'll add the refined flour. Baking soda I have used here 1 teaspoon and baking powder 1 teaspoon. So this goes for in this flour. And salt I'll add around half a teaspoon according to taste. Some sugar that will give the lovely caramelized color on the top of the kulchas. It's a bread that is made on tawa or flat pan. So it's very important we do care for the texture. Curd I have added 4 teaspoon. If the curd is a bit sour, it's perfectly okay. Give it a mix and then I'll add normal oil, refined oil. You can also add some olive oil, but street style normal refined oil I have added 1 tablespoon. Again give it a mix, add water little by little to make a smooth and little sluggy dough. The dough should be super smooth, it should not be tight. You can see the consistency. Now I'll apply some oil, grease it on the top of it and keep it in a warm place on the kitchen counter for at least 2 hours. And meanwhile, while this dough is resting, we'll prepare the ingredients for the curry. For the curry, I have taken here dried yellow peas and matar 2 cups. I have soaked them overnight. Water I'll add 2 cups in the pressure cooker or 1 inch above the peas. Baking soda half teaspoon, and without salt I'll pressure cook for 2 whistles in high flame and 1 whistle in low flame and wait till the pressure releases. The peas should be nicely cooked. You can see it has absorbed all the water. Water level was just over 1 inch above the peas and it's perfectly cooked because of the soda we had added. So let's prepare a spice mix for our curry. Dry mango powder, Aamchoor powder 1 tablespoon I have taken. Roasted cumin and chili powder I have taken around 1 tablespoon. And some black pepper powder around half a teaspoon. This goes here, and it's very important, chaat powder around 1.5 tablespoon of chaat powder I have used. All this gives a very nice tangy taste. Give it a mix, and this spice mix powder will be used in a matar chole, that's the curry. It's prepared, keep it aside, and then next we'll prepare tamarind juice from the pulp. Tamarind I have taken around 2 to 3 tablespoon. I'll add some water and soak it for 15 to 20 minutes. If you have hard tamarind, you can soak for around 1 to 2 hours, but it's a soft one. So I have just soaked it for 15 minutes, and after 15 minutes you can see here it has become concentrated because this tamarind was super soft. And now I'll just squeeze the juice or the pulp from this tamarind, and here I have taken a ball. I'll squeeze it. I'll remove the extra seeds and other ingredients, just the pulp I need. You can also strain it, and then water I will add around 1 cup, that's around 250 ml. Give it a mix, and this tamarind juice or tamarind water I'll add in a chole. That will give the peculiar flavor. So let's prepare the Delhi street style matar chole. The boiled peas I have taken here, and the best part is it's a no oil recipe. So this is what it looks like. It's totally concentrated. That's why I had said to add the amount of water just 1 inch above the peas. The prepared spice powder, everything goes in. Black salt 1 teaspoon and white salt I'll add according to taste. Tamarind water goes in. Some chopped coriander goes in. Give it a mix. As we had not added any salt for boiling the peas, you can adjust salt at this stage. Some chopped onions around 3 tablespoons, chopped tomatoes around 5 tablespoons. This goes in. Green chili 2, again you can plus minus depending upon your taste. Some lemon around 1 full lemon, and ginger juliennes I have used, that gives a very nice flavor. Little bit amount I'll add and the rest I'll add later. Second, I'll add a second split of some tamarind juice. Actually, the tamarind juice, salt, chili can be adjusted according to your taste. Some might want some spicy level high, some might want some tamarind water level high. So it completely depends upon your taste. The consistency should be like this. It should not be over dried. It should be like this, and it is done Lovely flavors of the Delhi style chole is ready. And meanwhile, my dough has been resting, and you can see it has become super bouncy and soft. This is how a kulcha dough should look like. And now I'll just show you it's springy. You can see it's perfectly stringy. Apply some oil on your hands, and then I'll squeeze out a medium sized ball. Actually, the kulcha should be a little thick. You can see here, and just fold the sides in this way and squeeze out a round perfect dough ball for the kulchas, and this goes on a plate which I have already greased with some oil, and I had sprinkled some flour. So this is it. In this way I'll prepare all the doughs and cover it with a nice cloth, and I'll take one dough ball and start preparing the kulcha. Sprinkle some dry flour because this nicely helps the dough to spread. I'll use my hand to just give it a nice shape, initial shape in this way. As you can see, it's super soft, so that will be not an issue to do it in the hands. And now I'll start rolling it. Basically it's rolled in a peculiar shape in this longitudinal way. So in this way, halfway middle I'll add some black sesame seeds, and it's very important to apply these seeds in midway so that this can be nicely absorbed to the dough once again when we roll it back. So just press the edges in this way and it will nicely spring back. Medium size, and make sure the kulcha is little bit thick. Apply some water on the back side, and this surface goes on the top of the griddle or tawa. The water surface goes on the top of the tawa. Make sure you do that process, and in this way I'll place this kulcha on a medium heated tawa. The tawa should be medium heated. I have a nice iron tawa, so this goes here, and I have applied water on the back side of the surface. Sprinkle some more water and cover it and cook it on medium flame for around 1 minute or so. It will be nicely fluffy. You can see these bubbles. That means the kulcha has attained its texture. And now I'll just flip it. You can see from back side it's perfectly done. And if you want it to be more soft, just sprinkle some more water and again you can cover it. But for me it's perfectly done. Just 1 minute or so on the flat tawa and it's done. You can make this kulchas and keep it aside, and when you are finally serving you can do this process. I have applied some butter, some green coriander on the tawa, and now I'll place the kulchas for final serving. This is the step the street vendors do when we order for the kulchas. They would prepare the kulchas earlier, and finally they will just simmer in some butter and some green coriander, or you can use some kasuri methi fenugreek leaves, and they will serve to you. Believe me, these kulchas are super soft because of the curd and the soda. I'll just show you. I can fold it beautifully and it will be nicely folded. These are the specialty kulchas of Delhi, especially the street style. You can see here how soft they are. So my kulchas are ready and my curry is already done. So let's serve this beautiful plate of chole kulcha, and I have used a typical eco-friendly style leaf ball. So first I'll serve the curry that we had made, zero oil peas curry, and some tomatoes and onion salad goes in. I had sprinkled some chaat powder, the special spiced masala green chilies. I do have this recipe, some lemon, and this lovely kulchas goes inside. Just imagine the taste. Nice soft kulchas and this beautiful curry. So let's start. So first, the typical way, sprinkle some lemon. That gives a nice zing to this beautiful thali, and one piece of this kulcha. To this I'll just serve a beautiful serving of handful. As I said, this totally depends upon your taste, and this goes here, and to it I'll add a little small piece of the tomatoes. You can add some chilies, some onions, and then this bliss goes into your mouth, and there will be actually bombardment of flavors in your mouth. If you have ever visited Delhi, so it's mandatory to have some chole kulche, especially the Lajpat Nagar. Try this recipe. You will regain all the memories of the chole kulche that you have eaten in Delhi. I have tried my best to keep this recipe as authentic as possible. So I hope this recipe brings out a lot of memories in your mind. Try this. Yes, and you can also follow this recipe of curry because it's totally oil free. So if you are on diet or if you want to eat something healthy and tasty, do try this. You will love the flavors. So now it's time for the comment of the day, and today's comment of the day is from Sinusri Patri. She writes, really, it looks so perfect. The way you explain the recipe is very fluent and clear. I like this most. Very nice, Didi. Keep it up. Thank you so much, Shinusri, for such lovely words. I'm so glad you love the recipe. Stay safe and stay connected. And for today's recipe, that's classic Delhi street style chole kulche. You will be in love with the flavors of this. That's it, my promise. Do try it out. Let me know how it turned out. You can also follow Sue's Food Corner English on Instagram and Facebook. And if you have liked today's video, do give a thumbs up, share with your family and friends, and do not forget to subscribe to my page. See you in next video. Till then, stay safe, love life, and happy fooding.